I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, I am afraid he's right. I'm about to share you how to enter the online world, how to build your website. But please, never, never forget about the human interaction. Your clients need you. You can automate your work, you can automate your processes, but they need a human interaction. So let's make sure we keep a good balance so we don't end up having a generation of idiot. Let's get started. I'm assuming at this point you have already got your domain name, you've already got your hosting, you have already bought your templates, you all ready to go. So let's get started. I'm logging here to my Bluehost account. So we will be able to show you how to install WordPress with one click. Once you log in, once you order your hosting, you would receive a welcome email that would have your login information. Use that login information to log into your hosting, and this is how the dashboard would look like. Now what you need to do is go to install WordPress. See here, click on install WordPress. And you don't need, just forget about all this type of stuff. Just focus on this one, click on install. Now it's gonna select you to choose a directory. If this is the first time you're building your own website and you need the website to be on the root meaning the name of your business.com, and that's it. That's the name of your website. You don't need a / anything. You just keep this empty. In my case here, since I have my website already done, I'm working on the test server and I have to create this under test. And let's try to keep everything lowercase. So my website will be available at the following link, myadroid-production.com /test. And I'm going to check if I already installed WordPress or anything else on this folder. It seems like perfect. It's not, we can get going. Now you can choose to show advanced option. If you click on this, this is the name of your website. And for here, I'm gonna put Android as the name of my website. And this is the admin username. Try to use either your email address or use some unique name. Do not use admin. Admin is a bad choice. So use something like, a combination of your business name with your name. Make it hard for people to know what is your username. I'm just gonna keep it Adroid-Noor for now. And this is an automated admin password generated. If you like to change that, you can change that. Definitely don't use 1, 2, 3, 4, but you can reset the password for whatever you like to use. And now we're gonna click install now. Please accept the term of condition. All right, we do accept it. Install. It's gonna take a few moments right now to install WordPress. So just hang around. It's loading. Let me see here the progress. Meanwhile, until this finished loading, you probably want to make sure that you have your template ready to be uploaded. So if you already bought a template, make sure you download the file into your machine so you'll be able to upload it once this is done. Here we go. It's completed. You can click on show the information, and it's gonna give you in here how would you access your newly installed WordPress. This is the URL that I entered, that I've chosen for my website. So I'm gonna click open a new tab, and here we go, guys. Here's my website, and you can see here it has the name of a droid. Wow. To log into the back end, this is the link. My username is Android Newer. I'm gonna copy that, and then my password is 123456. All right, awesome. I'm logged in. This is WordPress. The first thing I want to do in here, when you download WordPress the way we did with one click, it automatically installs this thing on your WordPress, which is the marketplace. I personally don't use it, so I would recommend going to Blogin, and it's this one. Deactivate it, so you would never see this stuff anymore, and you can even just delete it. Awesome. All right, welcome to WordPress. Let me walk you through the basics, the very, very basics of WordPress. This is your dashboard. This is where you're gonna spend hours and hours playing around. Now, you have to be very familiar with those tabs, the very basic tabs. We have not installed any template yet. It's the default template that comes in with WordPress. So those are the very, very basic stuff right here. You have posts. What is a post? Post is something that you wanna, it's mainly, think about it as an article or as a blog post. That's where you would use posts. You can create a new post very easily. Click add a new. For testing purposes, we're gonna do test newer welcome, and I'm gonna show you the very basic on adding. Let's say you want to add a photo. Click on upload files, select files. It happens that I have this. I'm gonna select it, and in here, where do you need this to be clickable to? So if anyone click on this image on your website, would you like them to go see the image on a bigger size, or do you go to a different page, or I just don't need it to be clickable at all? So I'm gonna select here none. If you need it to be clickable to different page, you can do custom URL and then enter the URL where you need that photo to be linked to. Well, now I'm just gonna put none and insert post. Here we go. You can have some title here, and I need to do some formatting. So we have this, and then I'm gonna put title. This title, I want it to be a heading, so I'm gonna click on heading, and you can enter some paragraph right here. Right, this is a standard post. If you have categories, you can create categories. So let's say test categories, and if you have a parent category, you can choose one, add a new category. Everything looks good. I'm gonna click on preview, and here is my post. Now remember, we have not installed any template, so everything looks so wrong at this point. It's not clean yet, it's not looking nice yet, but I'm just introduce you to the basics of WordPress. So okay, you like this, you click publish. Those are the main tools that you will be using all the time. This is the media that you're going to be using all the time. This is the very, very basic stuff. For now, I don't want to publish this, so I'm gonna, you can keep it as draft, or you can mark it as pending reviews. visibility. You can do, private or public or password protected. So if you need to send some information to someone and you want them to enter a password to access this information, you can just protect it by a password. All right, I'm just gonna cancel for now. And you probably got a clear idea what is a post. You see here the post I created, it's a draft. If categories, we already created the test category. You can create more categories in here. You enter the name of the category and click on add new. Tags, that's if you want to tag something. So let's say if you go to our website, let me go to website and show you. Okay, I'm gonna go to the blog. If you click on any of those blogs, for example, blog post, you will be able to see that this was tagged as business. Okay, it was not tagged, sorry. But you can tag some of those posts, let's say under businesses. So if someone else is interested on business topics, they will be able to see all the tagged post that belongs to the same tag. At the same time, tagging helps a lot with the SEO, which is I'm going to expand on further in the in different training, where we would show you exactly how to use those tagging and how to write a good tag and a good description. For now, for the basics, you don't need to tag anything. Next one we have here is media. We uploaded before a picture, so you can see your picture right here. Anything you upload to your website, you will be able to see it right here. Very easy to use. You click add a new, select file. I'm gonna upload this. Double click. You see it's uploading, and here we go. This is my media file right here. If I need to access this image, click on this link here, copy, go here. And here's my images available online right now with this unique link that I can use within post or page or anything I would like to use it for. The main element on WordPress is pages. On pages, you will be able to basically build all the pages on your website. So home page, services page, about page, contact us, whatever pages you want to create, you will be able to create them from this page. It's same process as a post. You click add a new, and you have a title, you have a description, and at this point, because we have not installed any template, you don't have any options to choose any template. It's very basic, straightforward. You can add media. You want to add this, let's say, infographic. It's right here. Add some description, and then click publish to publish that specific page, which is we're not gonna do it for now. If you turn on comments, users will be able to comment on your posts and your blog. What you want to make sure though is I highly recommend requesting a user to be logged in order to comment. They should not be able to comment on your blog without being logged in. Otherwise, you are gonna get a whole bunch of spam, which is you can go here under comment and mark them as a spam, or you see here you can mark them as a spam or trash them or unapprove or approve the comment. In the top here you see some categories, so if you click on the spam, you'll be able to see all the spam comment, all the approved comment, all the pending comments, and that way you can categorize them. Appearance, here we go. Themes, By default, when you install WordPress, it's gonna come with those 3 templates. To activate or deactivate any of those templates, you very simply hover over it and click on activate. And now we have switched the template to this. Now, never ever do this after setting up your website, because you're just going to mess up the whole thing. Each template have its own setup. Once you customize your template and make sure everything looks nice on your template, if you switch template, everything is gonna just be messed up. So pick up your mind on which template you want to use and activate it, stick to it, work with it. Customize it. So this is the template we have. What you can do here is do some customization. So site title, I have a droid. As a tagline, I have just another WordPress site. So I'm just gonna put Noor Tarzi. You can choose to display this tagline or not, and the title or not. So I can make them hidden to add a logo instead, let's say. And a color, and I select color in here, and you can see here the background of the beige right here, it's changing to the color I'm selecting. It's red now. Again, I'm using this with the default template. In the next tutorials, I'm going to show you how to install the template that you have bought and customize it. Header image, no image set. You can click on add a new image. Now, this is not going to be the correct size for the image. I'm just adding this to show you what would happen. It's telling me the top banner need to be this size. So resize your image to fit this. So I'm going to say, okay, I need this portion to be the header. Crop image. Here we go. Nice. Background image, again, this is not the right image to choose, but I'm just choosing to show you where it's going to be. It's going to be on this background right here. If you have big screen, you'll be able to see it there. So if you want to add some texture or things like that, you will be able to. You can use a very small texture file, which is like a 1 pixel by 1 pixel or 2 pixel by 2 pixel, and then do it like either tile, so it would be repeated and giving you a nice texture on the background. And click on widget. Here you see right here how on the side we have different widgets here. Recent posts, it's showing the recent post on the home page of the website. A recent comment. You can do like specific numbers of this, or you can say, okay, I don't need this widget, so I'm gonna just remove it. You see it's gone from the side here. You can add even more widget, and this is the footer. Now this is the very basic customization. Again, on the next tutorials I'm gonna show you how to deal with different templates and how to use this interface to add your information and really actually do a nice looking website. I'm gonna go back, close this thing, stay, save and publish. Okay, and I'm closing from here the customizer. Sorry, seems like the internet is a little slow here. Perfect. Okay, let's get going. We covered customized. If you remember us under customized, we've seen something called widgets. This is the widget. This is basically where let me refresh the page. This is what we have just done. We added this for the background, and you know, the image and stuff. But the widget, it's basically an area of your website. It could be anywhere. It could be some areas here on the header, it could be some areas in here, it could be on the footer, on the side menus. Usually this is the most common areas for widget. It's either the footer, the side menu, or the header. In our example, we only have the widgets, the primary sidebar widgets. You can see here that you have all those stuff on the sidebar. Let's say you want to keep only, I want to remove this. I want to remove, I want to keep the category maybe, but I want to remove the archive. I want to keep the search, but remove the recent posts. And here we go. Boom, all gone. Right? Perfect. Footer here, you can add the text. So let's say you want to add a widget to the footer. I want to add a text widget, which is going to allow me to say copyright, and then let's say phone 562-481. By the way, this is my phone number, so if you need any help, please feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment below, sorry. And we're gonna refresh. And here we go. At the footer, we see the copyright and we see the phone number. Cool. This is just an introduction. You don't need to do any of the stuff that I'm doing right now. Now, on the following, up to installing WordPress, that's the only thing you need to do. Once you are logged into this dashboard, and just continue watching to familiarize yourself with all those functions, but you don't have to do any of this stuff. I'm just playing around to show you what is the different functions of WordPress. You get more familiar with it. On the following tutorials, we will install your own template and start customize it. And that's where you need to follow me. Now, to continue on this menus, this is basically the menu of the website, and you can name it, let's say header, and I'm gonna create a new menu. I'm gonna say, okay, for this, I'm gonna add this page to the menu. Once you create the content for your website, you're gonna end up with a bunch of pages. So you need to select which one you need to add to your main navigation menu, and click save, and it's basically gonna be here on your menu. Header. This is the stuff that we have worked on already. It's for this image. You can change it, customize it. Background, it's the same thing. Editor is basically where you have access to the entire code of the template. And you can switch from template to another from here, which we will not touch at all at this moment. Plugin, it's a whole list of the plugins that is installed at your website. At this point, you can see here that you have by default 2 templates installed. You can activate them or delete them or deactivate them. So I'm going to deactivate this, delete. Yes, delete the files, delete. And then you can install the template that you choose to install. Users, you can see that there's only one user here, which is me. You can add users. You can also see all the users that subscribe to your websites and commenting on your website. Tools, we have not installed anything, so we're not going to go over this for now. Just let's forget about it for a moment. We have settings, general. On the general, you have the site title, the tagline, the URL for the website, your email address. Make sure you have your email address in here so you would be able to receive notifications of what's going on the website. and you can choose your preference in date formatting, time formatting, all this stuff, and click Save Changing. Writing. Again, you can go through all this formatting and choose your preference in terms of converting emotions like this and like this to graphic. On display, you can choose a category to be the default category for any post you add. By default, what is the type of the post you enter? So let's say you always does images, you're a photographer, so by default you need anything to be an image by default. If you were just doing articles, you can just stick with the standard. Mail server, all this stuff, save changes. Next one, we're gonna go to reading. This is here is very, very important. If you need the home page, which is this page, let me use a better example, which is this page. If you need, sorry, it's the home page. So it would be this home page. If you need this home page here to be the recent posts, then what you need to do is you go to the setting and create and click on home front page displays your latest posts. 90% of the cases your home page will not be the posts. Your home page will be something like this, where you have the banners, you have some call for action, logos for your client, some services you provide, and some overview of your business. So you would click static page and select from here which page. Again, we don't have anything at this point, but you would select which page you need to be your home page and which one would it be your post page, which is going to be something like a blog. Again, we're going to go over this section again once we install the template. I think this would cover most of the important information that you need to know about WordPress. I know this might be overwhelming. I'm gonna go over this again once we install the theme. We're gonna walk through it step by step, and you will be able to understand everything you need. If you have any question, please ask me, leave a comment. I'll be glad to help. Thanks for watching.